Oh yeah, the doc stuff. So Slasher published this. A former Twitch, okay, this is the new stuff right here. A former Twitch and safety employee who worked for the platform at the time has direct knowledge in the matter, confirmed to Rolling Stone that Beam continued to send sexually graphic messages to a minor he knew to be underage. Also said that crucial elements of Beam's latest defensive tweet are inaccurate. I recall that he was made aware by the individual that they were underage during the conversation, after which he indicated that this is no problem and continued on. The former employee says there was no confusion. Messages were sent after this was acknowledged and no less graphic and sexually explicit nature than before. Twitch can't and won't make the alleged messages public, the ex-employee says. That not only endangers the victim and investigations by law enforcement. The decision to permanently terminate him was relatively quick due to the severity of the behavior. YouTube former head of gaming confirmed that he was not offered a contract due to chatter around the circumstances of his ban. He says that a Twitch employee and journalist investigating the incident told YouTube employees. So YouTube knew of the nature of it. That makes sense why they didn't give him a contract then. YouTube blocked his monetization. YouTube pausing paid memberships for Doc. So you really didn't know? Disguised Toast mentioned that this was talked about in streamer circles for a while. I heard a rumor about the trans thing, but I never heard about underage girls.
The rumor Asmon mentioned is another development that emerged a few days ago. A trans sex worker leaked some wild DMs with DrDisrespect from 2017, the same year of this incident, where he was supposedly requesting cam shows in exchange for a partnership. Many initially dismissed these claims as too outrageous to be true, but if streamers and even Asmon heard these rumors before, then there might be some truth to the story.
I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong, but if it turns out way worse than the physical evidence, then I don't feel comfortable with this whole life ruining thing. He said that he did it. I don't understand this. Like, he said that he did it. He admitted that it happened. And I think that you can logically assume that a person's statement will try to make them look as good as possible. Number one, it was a lot more than leaning towards inappropriate. And number two, they weren't 17. Because if they were, he would have said it. It doesn't matter if they're 17. It does for a lot of people. Whether you think it matters or not, it's not the point. Isn't it weird the minor didn't say anything publicly? The reason why they didn't say anything publicly is probably because they didn't want to be involved with any of the trauma, like stress that would come with it, which also goes to prove the fact that they probably didn't cooperate with the investigation, which is why Doc didn't get charged. I think that's 2 points making a line. Like, that's it. That's been my point the whole time. Like, it really, what are we doing?